So semua dah bentangkan dia orang punya pandangan, pendapat, kritikan, teguran. Dan bagi pihak majlis, kita menerima pandangan mereka sebab ini pun pandangan yang sangat-sangat konsisten dengan position mereka tentang ini. Tapi kata-kata kesimpulannya, semua NGO, CSO sama ahli parlimen ni memang kita nakkan yang terbaik untuk negara. Dan memang antara yang terbaiknya ialah isu yang kita nak fokus ialah isu pelantikan, isu penamatan dan juga isu accountability lah pada parlimen. Jadi mereka telah membentangkan pandangan mereka. Jadi selepas ni mesyuarat yang akan datang, mesyuarat yang keempat akan berlaku pada 27 hari bulan lah. Jadi sebelum mesyuarat tu kita akan mendapat pandangan daripada Jabatan Peguam Negara dari segi undang-undang tentang semua pandangan CSO dengan NGO. Diikuti dengan saya pun telah mengarahkan wakil-wakil daripada parti dalam jawatankuasa ni untuk mendapat posisi secara bertulis kedudukan parti mereka pada perkara-perkara sini. Jadi kita dah dapat dari NGO, dari AGC akan menjawab dan kita nak dengar daripada parti-parti politik dalam negara kita apa pandangan mereka secara rasmi dalam isu ini.
Seri, also, how would the staff in AG be divided between PP and the AG? What about the...
that one is administrative lah later. I think right now we're trying to get the issue about the constitution itself because this is a constitutional amendment.
But will there be, would it be looked into so that their duties will...
that one will be a bit, that one will be later, not now. Now it's just a constitutional amendment on the main structure of the two entity being separated. I think as far as the position of the Attorney General is not an issue, I think that's quite straightforward. The only issue is the position of the Public Prosecutor. I'm not going to deny from every presentation, if you read through the social media or any media statement, or any legal opinion or legal study. I mean, there is no denial that in our country there is a great awareness and a lot of public wants to see the appointment of this personality, the public prosecutor, is an independent appointment. So, I mean, everybody says that. But as you know, in a democratic settings like in Malaysia, when you talk about independent or the personality is appointed independently without fear or favour, what is the concept of independence? Because in our system that we have, every appointment is by virtue of the existence of a commission. But today, I think with the NGOs and the CSOs, they are raising the most important element now is the role of the parliament. They want the parliament to play a more important role, a more relevant role on the process of appointment, which is quite reasonable and quite fair because as NGOs and CSO, they believe that the parliament is the voice of the people. But at the same time, I mean, there are also other comparative jurisdiction that we have to look into. In some countries, although the parliament is involved in the appointment process, but the names are all being brought by the executive. But in this particular case, there are many variations we have to look at. So it's still in the process of studying. So we're trying to find for a compromise. But I'm not going to say that the NGOs and the CSO's point of view is wrong. I mean, that's their prerogative. They have every right to have that opinion and they want the best for the country. So what we need to do now is to find a middle ground. I mean, NGOs is one thing with certain priority to their mission statement as compared to political parties. No? And you know, whether you like it or not, when you speak about parliament, you cannot run away from political party influence because parliament is political parties. So indirectly, you don't want political parties to have influence through parliament. There will still be a political party influence. Correct? Mana parliament tu orang luar? You have the upper house and the lower house. All of us are politicians. So the question here is that you want politician involved or you don't want politician involved. I mean, all that is to be discussed and to be studied. Okay? It's a very technical subject, so you have to bear with us lah.
Datuk Seri, it sounds like it was an intense meeting. Was it an intense?
No, there was nasi lemak there. When I was intense, because I think as far as the NGO is concerned, they're very consistent in their views. There's nothing new, nothing surprising. But the MPs also would have their own variation of thought process because the MPs are representing their political parties. And political parties will also have to see, when you're in power, the political party may have a different view. When you're not in power, a political party may be a different view because the beauty thing about our country and our democracy is that many political parties have become government. Opposition become government, government become opposition. So everybody's got a different view. So things are very, very still premature to comment.
Nak tanya sikit je.
You understand? Faham? So you kena faham lah. Tak nak orang politik tapi orang politik berkuasa. Tak nak lantik tapi pernah Bila pembangkang tak nak, bila kerajaan dia nak. Biasalah orang politik semua dia nak kan. Jadi kita dengarlah. Okey, apa dia?
Minta maaf.
Saya ni tengah nak pergi raya ni.
Tunjuklah harta 273 hektar Pulau Sebatik tu macam mana?
Manalah saya tahu.
Alah.
Tanya
Aspek undang-undang
tak ada
tu
kena
macam
guna saya. Itu tanya bukan negara lah. Saya hanya menteri di Jabatan Perdana Menteri. Okey, masih.
Okey, sama.